I find myself randomly humming this song around the house. More than any other, like, theme song. I'll just, like, be doing dishes and I'll randomly go, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's very catchy. When it comes to brushing peaches, do you recommend a fine bristle brush? A paintbrush, actually. A soft, bristled paintbrush is how you brush your peaches. Which just sounds worse every time I say it. Oh, for anyone who may be avoiding spoilers or only at a certain point in this game, we are somewhere in MSQ 95. We're about to go into a long cutscene, so it warned us yesterday. We are at the feet of the Brotherhood. We're here. We're here. I don't know. That's all I can tell you. What did we do? What do we rallied the troops and they don't want to be having. It's not that they don't want to have two-headed kids anymore, it's that they don't want 99 of them to die for one to make it anymore. That's and you know, the whole being forced to only breed with the, like, opposite race. That whole thing. Wing, thank you for all the oopsies. Oh my gosh, oopsies ready. Brush the peaches, Peachy. Brush them. Brush them. We gotta fight Spectral Dad. Do we? I have no idea what's going on. Someone has gone to fetch the Rilja. He should be here soon. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Grab your popcorn. Ready. I do not have popcorn. I only have water. That's all I have right now. I'm sad. I just always want a snack. Always, always. I'm a snacker. Thank you, Wing. Here we go.
Zerelja, I'm ready for the final feat.
This is fighting his giant ghosty.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable,
There's the popcorn.
have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings.
She knows
the
what
cost
you
of
did.
producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
We're literally, your town is literally built on top of,
Without
like,
the blessed,
children's souls.
we are nothing but weaklings. Doomed to fade into obscurity.
What? Don't think a lot of your people,
you're
do you?
weak. We all are, each and every one of us.
Aww.
But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
That was one of my options that I could say. Friendship! Friendship!
Enough talk.
We're gonna bring
Prove
friendship
your
to
mettle
Mamuk.
against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
I've already fought
Fine
Gulul
by me.
Jaja.
Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
Not to the death, though.
I will fight
Wing,
alongside
thank you.
her.
Sup?
Claimants are not permitted
enough of
to
you guys this
assist one
expansion.
another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
Do we get to fight together, or do I have to fight as
I
Lamont
see.
again?
In that case,
What? Is he gonna transform into a magical girl? Oh. What?
it seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate.
Wow! Yeah, he said that he was gonna let her, just like, let her win, basically.
What are you scheming?
Whoa! He just
Nothing.
gave up his whole claim right
I've
now,
simply come
so he
to
could help
realize who
her.
is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
Oh, Kono, you just became, like, my favorite character in this expansion. That was amazing.
Not our brother, not Bakul Jaja, and not me.
Oh, Kona!
You have always held the happiness of our
Kona!
people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne.
Kona!
This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness.
That was amazing!
This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
She is shooketh.
I could always count on you, Kona.
He's here protecting his little sister. He always protects his little sister.
It will make no difference.
Wow.
Numbers matter not in the face of true might.
Kona!
Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Dude. Dude. That was the best moment in this expansion so far.
Everyone ready?
He did it in such a flashy way too, throwing the tablet up in the air and just shooting it to pieces. Yeah, Alfie! Let's go. He runs. He's like, I'm gonna watch from over here.
No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders. And the only way forward is through you.
No, no hard feelings, Papa. Aww. Thank you, Wing, for the Rufuses. All right, let's go. Let's go, friendos. Let me eat a taco. Was it Kirtana that gave me tacos? Okay, I got my tacos. Let's go.
Bear witness to our resolve.
In the reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand
That's
together,
right, I got this now.
we're unstoppable.
Yeah, friendship. Woo! Pio! Pio! Oh, yo! Oh my gosh! Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Are you okay?
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales.
I don't like not having a like a party bar that I can see everybody's health.
Blades of fire rain.
I mean, Pio, come on, there you go. No. Ah! I don't know where I'm going. I can't. I'm so lost as a healer when I can't see everybody's health bars. Oh shoot!
Take that!
Ah! I have that. Ah! I meant to hit benediction and I took it off my bar. I gotta lock my
What a
bars.
chore.
Oh no! Oh no! Oops. Okay. That was not what we wanted to do. I'm so lost without seeing the health bars. I just gotta focus on healing myself and throw out some group heals every now and again. Alright. Actions and traits. That was so funny. Benediction, there we go. Lock the bar. No panic dragging benediction off of my bar in the middle of battle. Ah! Wait! That is exactly what happened. It's a valiant attempt. Oh man! Thank you, Wing! I love him so much. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just gonna put it on easy. Why not? Okay, this time without dragging skills off my skill bar. Oops. I do have an MMO mouse. I skill click when I'm panicked and I can't remember what the button is. Because there's so many skills in this, and there's so many buttons, and I don't play this game like every day. So if I'm like panicking, and I'm trying to move around in the environment too, so if I like panic and forget what my button is, I'll go down and click it. Especially a skill I don't use very often, like Benediction, I very rarely use that skill. So I don't like, it's not second nature, like which button. There you go, now I know. Now I know which button it is. But in my panic, I don't remember which button it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All good. We got our food. Let's go.
Bear
love the
witness
music.
to our resolve.
Alright, let's go.
And there
This-
reason which guides our journey.
This is called Glare 4. I like this
So
Glare
long
4.
as
That's
we
awesome.
stand together, we're unstoppable.
Our friendship, go! Alright, Medica 2. Well, I'm gonna get Medica 3. That's gonna be awesome.
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales.
Blades of fire rain.
I'm gonna also just follow the NPCs and hope they know what they're doing. Alfie. Come here, Alfie. Follow. I'm gonna stay on my son. Oh, he said, Alizé, are you alright? Was that in Endwalker? Or was it, when did we learn? I remember it was either Shadowbringers or Endwalker we learned why Alfie chose to become a healer. It's because he healed Alizé when they were little. Alizé got hurt. Alizé got hurt, and he was able to, he had been studying healing at the time, and he was able to heal her, and it felt like amazing to be able to heal his sister when she was in trouble. That's why he became a healer originally.
Go forth.
Overbearing bastard.
Glare Ford! Glare him in the face.
How is this?
Alfie. Oh! Alfie's chained up. He's beginning a ritual of flame. Uh-oh. That's not what we want. No!
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
No! My son! Alfie!
Free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
I am only so powerful. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is a charge. So I'm gonna... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Holy... Aww! For Alfie, and the rest of you as well. We can free. Who did that?
Together, we shall
triumph! Okay, we got Alfie out. Thank the 12! Thanks, I owe you one. Get them out! Urianger! Thancred! Get Urianger out! Oh, that's very nerve-wracking. Oh, I just realized he's called Bulul Jaja's Glory. Aww. That was really scary. My son was in there. Oh, that was Kona's limit break? Nice. You would save Alfie last. That's why you're not invited to the party.
You're not alone.
Mott is not moving. Ah. Oh god. Oh jeez. Where's Alfie? Here, Alfie. Here, Alfie.
I know not who you are, but I applaud your tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Ew! Ow. Oh. Ooh. Ah.
Resolve the Risen Kindle.
Oh, they're doing. Oh no! Doing their double magic attacks.
Some wrath be sundered.
That's what Bakul Jaja. He did the like double magic attack. Okay. Okay.
Everyone, get behind me. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Aw, she said get behind me.
Will you have the strength to stand after this?
Oh no, Wuklamot! She's gonna shield us.
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will
Oh god,
protect
here we go.
my people.
Good job. Oh, Wuklamot! Oh god. That's not what I meant to do. Ah!
Is that the best you can do?
Her laugh!
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
We will see
Wolfax,
Lamachi become
welcome.
Dawn servant. For Tule Yolam!
Kona! I can't believe Kona just is 100% on Wuklamot's team now. Woo! We did it. Power friendship. Power friendship!
That's my old man for you.
Back in the basket he goes.
I refuse to accept this.
Give me the Jolly Rancher, old
Ain't that
man.
a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Hi?
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Alfie's lore senses are
Tanqua!
tingling.
It's been too long.
Tonqua?
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
This
Tanqua?
guy.
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
Wait, do we know this guy? Galantine, welcome.
That birth name being Kettenram, I presume.
Oh! Oh, this is Kenram.
No! Kettenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
The one with the pickled cabbage. Oh my god.
We can
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
what
me
he's known
cabbage
for.
later.
That is a big slab of a man.
Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat.
Daddy's here to
deny
tell him to
Wuklamat
give us
her
our
reward
candy.
would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
Did you see that giant shield she put up? Luna's like, were you even watching? We're not minions. We're Wuklamat's friends and comrades. You're the Ortok of Mamuk. Show some dignity. We're her friends and comrades. Power of friendship.
Comrades, you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat,
You don't realize
I
how,
bestow
like,
upon
revealing
you
and sexy these
a
lizard
keystone.
people's outfits are until you, like, actually look at them. Because they're lizard people. They got, like, really revealing pants on. Yeah! We got the last candy.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much
You gonna
and
come with
more
us?
during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Little Lamachi no longer. Aww.
Kona. Thank you.
Aww, Kona.
I must
Thank you
express
for
my gratitude
following.
for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Aww.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but
Hackney. Chris Hackney?
I am truly grateful to have met you.
Was that like a forced smile?
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
Oh, I thought they were gonna join us.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
They should adopt him. Yes. They already have Rin and Gaia.
You've still moms to go yet, Wuklamat. The rite ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Okay. Joyed though I am by this outcome, I am also eager to speak with Kettenram while we have the chance. Alfie's nerding out. Even as a shade, the Dawn Servant's strength was incredible. I shudder to imagine how we might have fared without the second promise's support. I am glad to see you all remain in one piece. Me too. Not like a bit of hardship to see your precious children grow into fine adults. This guy's gonna be salty. I will not stand in your way, but mark me, your victory does not afford you authority to dictate our future. We will decide what is best for Mamook, no one else. No, we're just gonna point out how your ideas suck. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. They have daughters, but not a son. Plus their daughters are in another world, right? So, be their son in this world. Instructions unclear. Found the city of Copper instead. Oops. Third promise. You brought everyone. We were just coming to you. We did it, Milalja. We proved to the Artok that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You have fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You have shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted here in our homeland without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we'll have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or out, we're all just people. No matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. Oh, you! Thank you for the giant curry bowl. Yay! And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. Ah, rivals to lovers. I mean, rivals to friends. Yeah. Become your friend or something more. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us, about what we've done? Don't tell them. They will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept a secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here we facilitated by the Otarks. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Bakul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long, only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. It's like, but that's hard. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tulial. Chee! Kryl stands so cute. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. He just said he was going to off himself right in front of his wife. Oh, that's cool, Nils. Yeah, well, not only like the change in model, but the change in like the texture, the graphics update, right? Wing, thank you so much. Jeez, you being so generous today. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. Arjanito, if you're lurking, enjoy your emotes and not having to see any ads on the channel. Thank you, Wing. Right in front of her salad. That's right. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. I like the sound of like the crickets and stuff in the back. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. She wants to know about your cabbage. This guy reminds me of Ansem the Wise. The people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available. Alright. I could probably use a mender. What do you think, Alfie? Arya's own! Thank you, Arya! Thank you for using your Prime sub. 68 months. Thank you. How are you today? Staying cozy? She called him out on his drama, yes. Of all the things I expected to discover in Tural, Eorzea's most legendary sailor was not among them. Road to the Golden City. Let's take a quick stretch. Everybody stretch. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. Ketenram, living legend and Eorzean explorer extraordinaire, would like to chat. This ain't no place for a proper chat. The cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people call it. As people here call it on account of me dazzling twinklers. It's dazzling twinklers. Oh, nice, Arya. I hope you had a good time. That's wonderful. Okay. Timed up. I have to check and see if, like, oh, where I'm going, there's an aetheryte crystal right next to it. No. Oh, it's just right up there. Doom, 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 doom. I've heard that upon Kettenram's disappearance, explorers from across Eorzea banded together in search of him, but I doubt they ever thought to look here. I wonder how long it's been since he settled down here. Oh, excuse me. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamook? They haven't exactly been welcoming outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though seeing how you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I am here at Gulul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept. And incidentally, to remind Zarilja of his duty as elector, should he have forgotten it. He's here to make sure these people don't uprise. My old man ordered you to stay here. That's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Or didn't she see the I don't know how to say that word. Sepulture? Atop war? I don't know how to say that either. Wokor Zormor? Oh, that's right. Kettenram was one of the names. Hi, BB Tutu! It's great to see you! I hope you're well. Red Lobster has an apple-flavored mocktail. Ooh, that sounds really good. I used to, when I was little, my parents would take us to Red Lobster whenever we got a good report card. I don't know why, but for some reason, at some point, I started ordering virgin pina coladas. I don't know how I discovered pina coladas, but I did. And so they would let me have, obviously, a non-alcoholic one. with my popcorn shrimp. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Balagarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as ye are by all these bright and eager faces. Aww. I do. My comrades are my strength. My friends are... She literally just said, my friends are my power. Every game is Kingdom Hearts. Red Lobster has something other than cheesy biscuits? Fair question. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. And prove your readiness for the throne, Lamat. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will. With these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. Oh, Cryle over here. Oh, by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Hunmuruk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrash 20 years ago, his silence speaks volumes. You think Galoof's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the... Yakyoi who lived in Yaktel ever dreamed those golden dreams. Oh my god, the Golden City's inside dreams. We have to dream drop. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gufurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yakyoi are no stranger to the arcane. Which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. Then all we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamook and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. Good thinking, Alfie. Your Kashiuas? Your Kashiuas, boy. Oh, that's Kettenrem. Your Kashiuas, boy, ain't she? She told me about you. She said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. About that. Aww, don't be sad, Arnville. I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Sad boy, Arnville. Yet here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Buklamat's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it. Together. Aww. It's gonna take the power of friendship to find it. Huh. Was I ever that young? I hope so. Crotchety old man Kettenram. Aw, did Luna wait for him? Luna noticed he was gone and said, I'll wait for him. Aw, that was cute. You waited for me. It seems Kettenram knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alphino said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. I know that little tiny silent detail, that extra cutscene, like, said so much. That was so cute. Actually, it's by the Aetheryte. Is there a, repair? Yeah, repairs? Oh, jeez. Let's just go to the Aetheryte. Go from there. It is! I like this music, and the zone is so pretty. It's all glowy. Meow. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe they were ever adverse to aiding visitors. We're famous now. Hee, you won't believe how many Najul they gave me. They loaded her up with bananas. Let's go. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. Oh, that was the wife. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Ilalja and Zerilja, you've come to help us. As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Aha! Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There's no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the sky-deep cenote? Cenote? The final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deep recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. Cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Bakul Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it. Oh, don't tell him that. He's gonna make us carry jars for the next hour. Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. Grandpa? Truly? Aww. Kryle's all excited. Dawn Servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yokui quarries. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go get a sugary drink soon. Find Golden City. Contact Cash for Gold. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Profit. That's it. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vorlor's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the sky-deep cenote. Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in the Gokdrak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn Servant. Aw, thanks. This is it, everyone. To the sky deep cenote. We're going. Oh, we got a long way to go. Okay. Let's take a super quick stretch break. I'm gonna go grab a drink. We'll begin our journey. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody take a break, get up and stretch, grab some water, grab a snack. I'll see you in a few minutes. Practice healthy gaming! Zoop. Zoop. Alright. I got a snack. I got one of the apple sodas that Goldie sent me. I don't normally drink soda, but some sugar to keep me awake. Jasper, welcome back. Careful. Here we go. Ah. Woo, that is carbonated. All right. Definitely not something you normally find here. Apple soda. I mean, it exists, but not a super common thing. Not as much as, like, you know, the big names. Apple cider is huge. Luna's showing the plane where to land. I hope it made it. She was doing that for a while. Her arms were getting tired. Yeah, it might be more popular in certain places. show. I just think about like growing up, like apple soda was like not a thing that I ever really had that I can remember. Jump. Jatika Heartland. So if the Golden City's really down here, it was like we had to like solve these people's problem and be trusted enough to be shown their deep, dark secret that has spanned generations, and that's how we get to the Golden City, why no one else had ever found it. Because even if they came here, they were never shown that. I forget how we, like, got there. Like, even if someone came here, like, I'm gonna scour literally every foot of Tral. Or Turial, or whatever. Like, how did they not find that? How did they not find the cenotaph? I don't want to join the fate. We lost the path somehow. I think we gotta go over... Oh no, we can drop down. Oh, it's down here, okay. Hydrate! Thank you, Regal Peach. Join the fate. Should we go do that fate? Should we? Should we? What was the fate? It's the very best? Oh. Is that a good fate? Is it the very best like no one ever was? What? Not the... Wait, what? No, you weren't talking about the fate. Miss Michelle said to join fate. And I was like, oh wait, is that something I should actually do? I don't know about this game. You're trying to distract me from the Golden City. No! Posing beast. Okay. That's right. Oh, now I remember. Sky Deep Cenotaph. Okay. Okay. But, like... I'm trying to think why no one found this. Is it like no one got past this door? Because no one else had ever found the Golden City, despite like a lifetime of looking. People might have come down here, but they never got past this door, I'm assuming. Right, they tossed their dead babies down here, yeah. This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is right of succession or no. Disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. They said they were gonna move them all, right? Because didn't they say they put the oh, dead babies. Dead babies. No, that's terrible. Let's go. I am ready to complete my journey. Yeah, because I think they said they put the dead babies in, like, jars or something, and then threw them in that lake, so that lake is just full of dead baby jars. It's really, it's really dark. They can move the bodies, but the spirits might remain, right. That's why they put them here as, like, a burial. Like this place was to, like, keep the like, angry baby souls. Yes, the vengeful souls, because of what they did and what they were doing from, like, I don't know, haunting everyone. Oh! I forgot to change my, my mini. Sorry, Nutkin. You got a little extra time, because yesterday's stream was short. Technically, today's mini. Oh, he's the kitten with the little bell. Aww. Coral kitten. Cute. What do you say, Alfie? Cenotophs are notorious for attracting malefic creatures. We must exercise all due caution.
Let's give it our all.
Wait. No. Wait. No.
Let's give it our all.
Ah! Why can't... I thought I could pick Alfie now. Why is he now only healer? Not
I
fair.
won't let you down.
No fair. I know, they gave us DPS Alfie for one dungeon. What's that about? It seems daunting to catch up, Galantine, if you're far behind. Oh! There's the baby jars. Oh my god. They actually showed us the baby jars. Ew. Look at all the creatures in here. Okay. Oh, yay! I have my health bars to look at. Excellent. Pretty music. Sky Deep Horror. Those tree roots are enormous. Oh, it's like the tree roots. That's cool. I love that, like, half the music in this is just, like, a remix of, like, either the main theme or other music in the game. It's, like, really cool. It's like every one of those tracks is, like, already familiar. I like it. It's only the first dungeon that Alfie got DPS? Huh. They gave... You can have him for one dungeon, healers. They did it for me. They did it for me and every Alfie... Healer Alfie mom out there. So nice. Mm-hmm. Aw, we won't forget these children, not ever. No. It'll be hard to forget a lake full of dead baby jars. This is a really pretty track with like the like all the water sounds in the background. Except for the dead babies, this is a really peaceful place. Thank you, Talus. Ugh, ghosties. Is that some of the children? Ooh. You guys take a long time to kill this stuff. You actually mostly get chill from this track, which I love. Because this is supposed to be a peaceful place. It's supposed to be a resting place for them, right? It's not like, ooh, dead babies, like, ooh. It's not meant to be scary. It's meant to be a peaceful, like, you know, afterlife for them. That part right there reminds me of Fire Emblem.
Try this!
Great. Taco. Yeah. Ooh, I love that glare for. Feather Ray. Unsung Elegy. Whatever it is, we have to fight it. Do we get to eat it afterwards? She started off, like, when we met her, like, asking if we could, like, eat stuff when after we killed it. I think she did it twice. You are cursed to be a nuisance to your party. No. What? No, I'm sad. Causing trouble to others will be compelled to release Feather Ray's special attack when cast. What? Okay. Well, that's irritating. I don't have any idea what just happened. Okay. Copious bubbles! Dodge the bubbles. Oh, bullet hell. Very slow bullet hell. That's good. Oh, jeez. Wow, that was... Oh, that was the bubbles. Okay. I am cursed to be a nuisance. Oh! A nuisance to my party. The bubbles! The bubbles! Everyone keep your focus. Oh god, heal myself. Okay. Did that wave move the bubbles? Because the bubbles are where the AoE is gonna show up. And then explode. Is that what the wave is doing? Because the wave isn't pushing me, and I don't think it's doing damage. Is it, like, shifting them? So you have to, like, account for how the bubbles are gonna move, and then the AoE, like, instantly shows up there? I think that might be what's happening there. What's up, Ella? Okay, haha, I figured it out. Yes, bullet purgatory. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna eat another taco and then let's go. Oh yeah, what's the annoying your friends mechanic? What's that about? I didn't really understand that doing anything. If you're the one to get it, do you want to run away from your friends so they don't get it? The boss does an attack, and then every party member does the same attack. So if he does a cone in front of him, you look away from each other, etc. Interesting. Okay. Attack him! Jeez. Okay, and then he's gonna do a cone. I just gotta make sure to not be facing them. 3, 2, 1. Cone. Okay.
Now I'll show you.
Bubbles. Okay, so they're all gonna shift. Haha! I did it! Okay. Are we gonna produce bubbles? Bubbles are gonna move. Ha ha ha. Bubbles. Oh, I am producing bubbles. Oh, I am. Oh, lots of bubbles. Everybody's making bubbles. Hey, we did it. Healing. I do that. I got shoes. I got boots. Much better for traipsing through. Tears spent. It's a pretty shrine. Disrepair. Back to the Dead Babies music. The Dead Babies music is very nice. Oh my god. Miner's Mark. I keep thinking that's gonna go into Fire Emblem music. Am I going the wrong way? No, because we just went down the chute.
Hi, Fiery Blaze! You are never too late. We always have unlimited free geekery here for you to enjoy.
Did you get your haircut? How do you like your haircut? Some of the blaze. Can't have the blaze going out of control. Whoa. Hello. Treasure! That was a big old rock monster. Healing! I'm getting all the healing! Lucky me! Got a healing bracelet. Alize said, do you get the feeling we're being watched? There? Oh yeah. Rats! There are rats! Oh, that's the speaking stone. There are rats. Oh. Workers arise, eliminate the rats. What? We're not rats. Hi.
Watching.
Oh my god. Ah! No!
Always watching.
I keep forgetting. Run towards the tank. And then actually heal the tank.
Always watching.
Oh! We're bringing to life more of them? Are there more? Oh! There's different little guys. What are those? Vessels. Oh my goodness. It is very chill. How far are you, Arya?
You're obviously ahead of me or you wouldn't be here spoiling yourself.
I hope. Arya is also streaming this. You're in the next zone? I'm so excited to see the next zone. Speaking of zones, you should all go follow Arya's zone. And watch her play through this. Ah! Put my caps lock on. There we go. Okay. Now I want to play Fire Emblem. Wait, we're going backwards? We are. Going this way. Ooh, more treasure. Give me another healing set. Whoa, what is that? These things look straight out of Zelda. Slaying, that is not me. Ooh, look, he's got like a core. This is so, that is so like the Guardian stuff from Breath of the Wild. Such power! Destroy, destroy, destroy. Firearms. It's just called firearms. Alize said, it can dream as big as it likes. We're still toppling it. Wookulmot said that little one just hopped right in. My enchanted sledge intruders be gone. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Ah, I was not fast enough. I see the attacks reflect. Okay. crumble beneath my full might. Die, die, die. My mom just texted me and said your hair looks awesome. I don't know if she saw. Aww. Not gonna blame that on mom. My mom just texted me and said your hair looks awesome. I don't know if she's watching the stream or if she saw on Facebook. She might have seen my post on Facebook. If you're watching, hi mom. I don't know if you're watching the stream. She usually doesn't watch the gameplay stuff. She's like, I have no idea what's going on. Me neither most of the time. Take care, Sylvis. Enjoy your lunch. See you later. Good. I'm glad you're taking your time with it, Arya. Yeah. Slacking on the side quests might do some. Yeah. Do whatever's fun. No right or wrong way to play a game. Well, the only wrong way to play a game is if you are like not taking care of yourself. Like you're playing it so much you're not eating or sleeping. Mom just popped into the stream. It's beautiful. It turned out really nice. I wanted to see if I could do it myself. I love how it's got like lighter parts in it. Yeah, it turned out really pretty. It turned out so good. It took like 6 hours to do. It took a long time. I was up till like 3 a.m. because I started late. But yes, I really, really like how it turned out. Aw, thank you. Ren says, hi, Peachy Mom. Is that soda pop? This is apple, it's apple soda. Apple soda. This is some of the, Goldie Choke sent me a whole bunch of, snacks and things from Taiwan, Taiwan? Yeah, and, that was one of them. And it's delicious. All right, this time, except winning. My mom says hi, everyone. She's texting me because Twitch never keeps her logged in. So otherwise, because she has a Twitch account, but Twitch is, you know, finicky. And keeps logging her out, and she can't figure out how to like stay logged in. So she just texts me, and then I can tell you guys. I can tell you guys what she says. My mom says hi. Oh, okay, I get it. He shoots the beam, it bounces, and then there's a big AoE from where it lands. Ah, I understand. Okay. So it wasn't the beam that was killing me, it was the explosion at the end. Come on, please don't die. Okay, he's gonna shoot his laser. It's gonna bounce over. We're gonna have to go to the left. Yep, Alizé's got it. Over here. Ahaha! Figured it out. Once we determine a pattern, we can avoid its attacks. Yeah, I figured it out, Cryo. Nope, nope, can't be doing that. What is that? What is that on the ground? That's gonna explode. That's okay, 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 okay. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. 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 We got Blood Lily. Blood Lily. Okay, it's gonna shoot there, there, so we're gonna have to go to this corner after he shoots the laser. Trial's got it. Yeah. Woo! Too far, too far, too far. Burns, burns. I gotta use my little bell. Liturgy of the Bell. Use that. Ah! Oh, yeah. Ooh. Here, we're belling. Belling. Oh, he's dead. He's dead! We did it! We did it! Treasure? Ooh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ooh, the purple! Ooh, the purple! That's like Solution 9 in the trailers. I'm telling you, Solution 9 is the Golden City. It's not the Golden City, it's the Purple City. Verger Armory. We've come. Oh, where's Allie? We've come to Allie's zone. Path of Dying Light? That's a fantastic game. Diplomat, stop dying. Diplomat, stop dying challenge. Oh, it. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, ooh, this is so pretty. This is like, are we entering the Borg cube? This is such a stark contrast to like everything we've seen in this expansion so far. What the heck? What the Arc Horizon Zero Dawn? Wow. What? What? What in the screenshot? Behind me. Yeah, hey, you're in my screenshot. Just take a whole bunch as I run up. What? We found the center of the universe. Woof. Mr. Biscuit. Going out, Mr. B? Alright, hold on. He doesn't want out, he's just barking at the closed door.
I gotta keep the door closed because of the AC. You got the AC on, Mr. Biscuit. Doesn't work if the door's open.
That's how we're not boiling in here. Okay, so this is fun. Wow. Whoa.
You underestimate me.
Mama, don't die. Wait! Wait! I had to wait! Glare 4 attacks multiple enemies? I had no idea. I thought it was a single target. That's why I wasn't using it. I thought it was single target. Oh, damn. That's so strong. I missed loot. I missed loot. Thank you. I often
I'll show you.
just don't see the chests. Biscuit, stop. Oh, there's loot here. I'm not there yet. Okay, this is the one you mean. I had to get past the enemies first. Thank you. Aiming. That is not me. Oh, there was loot before I got on the floaty stone. Oh, shoot. Back. Missed it. Oh, can we not get back? Oh, well. I probably wouldn't have been able to use it anyway. I already got 2 healing things in here. Oh! Deals damage to target and all enemies nearby it with a potency of 640 for the first enemy and 40% less for all. Oh, for all remaining. Still does mega damage. Still does multiple targets. Oh man, I'm so glad I realized
You
that.
underestimate me.
Oh, so it's like a Flatus Misery. Oh, okay. Because I knew that hit multiple targets. Oh. It looks like a microchip. It's like we're inside a computer. Sir? Maul skull. Is that the Aries symbol? I'm an Aries. Whoa. Bruh. It's huge! Time to test our metal then. Na, 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 na. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, he punched. He's gonna punch with his other hand. Oh. Stay alert and keep moving. Skull crush. He's gonna bash his head. Oh, he hit. Oh! The essential computer part, the mall skull. I went right off the edge. Hey, Mercury. Welcome. I got gifted a sub by Light. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming by to say hello. Aw, thank you again, Light, for gifting that sub. Light gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Mercury. It's great to see you. Thank you so much, Ren, for welcoming Mercury while I was engrossed in battle. I appreciate that so much, because I hate being, like, engrossed in the game, and then I look over and it's like, oh, 5 minutes ago someone came in and said, hi, Peachy, and, like, you know, didn't get any response from me or anyone else. Not that it's anybody's responsibility to, like, say hi. It's just, you know, it's just nice, and it makes me feel good if I miss it, that to look over and see, like, oh, somebody did welcome them. It makes me feel good. Nerd Handsome, I love your name. Welcome. This really reminds me of, like, a computer. Well, you know, not this. His not Mall Skull, but the rest of it. Ow, sir. How do we know which one he's gonna punch with first? The NPC seemed to know which way to go first before he moved. Okay, now he's gonna do the headbutt. Don't run off the edge. Ah! Oh, the first time I definitely ran off the edge. But he knocks you back. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Biscuit, I offered you to leave earlier and you just laid there, so don't be boofing at the door. If you don't actually want to go out. Oh, he did do it to this hand first. I saw it. Okay. Okay, so it's outward from the middle. It's not just back. We're learning. We're learning. Actually, I'm gonna check to see if he has to go potty. Might have to go outside. So, super quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Good night, Socia. Thank you so much for hanging out. All right, Mr. Biscuit. Mr. Biscuit definitely had to go do some business. I was correct. Business happened. All right. Welcome back, Mercury. Welcome back, Ren. Welcome back, Arya. All right, let's do this. We got this. Oh, I have also made an executive decision that I will let you all know of right now. Until we finish Dawntrail, we are going to be adding Mondays and Thursdays to the schedule until we finish Dawntrail, because we gotta get through this game. Okay, so he's doing fist. Okay, we did that. Okay, he's gonna do the head smash. We just gotta stay right on the edge of it here. Why did you run on top of me, Alize? What's immeasurable strength? Get caught in that and you're done for. Swoosh, swoosh. Whew. This guy is a lot of big smashy smash. Oh, I did not even see that. Okay. Okay. What is that? Oh my god.
Hi, precious Peachy. I love your face so big. Good luck with the big smashy smash.
Oh god. Ah! Mommy Dragon Tears! Thank you, Mommy Dragon Tears. I love you. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn. Okay, fine. Blood Lily! Kill him, he's almost dead.
You underestimate me.
Just keep us alive, keep us alive, keep us alive. Oh my god. Woo! That isn't it. Level up! That is a boss you could die, like, with one wrong move. You're dead. Completely dead. Woo! First try! That was not first try, but I appreciate it. I got Medica Mastery. Medica 3! Look, it's so shiny! I think it's just a stronger, it's exactly the same, it's just more powerful. It's so pretty! Medica 3! That calls for a celebratory taco. It's stronger. Ooh, let's actually use it, yeah. Stronger and shinier. Ooh. Ooh, it's got like rose petals. Did it have rose petals before? Ooh, it is shinier. It's pretty. Yeah, I'll say. Ironville has nothing to say. Wow. This is... what the heck? That's so sparkly. That's the door to the Golden City. Put our Jolly Ranchers in there. Hey, Bidu. Valoran. Christina, good to see you. We did it. We did it. Let me check my... Oh, we get a Ring of Healing. Alright. Alright. Board cube. Or Sura cube.
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
This is like bunny stuff.
I don't
Corporate
believe
bunny,
so.
not Ironville
I've
bunny.
never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
Man. That is crazy.
A golden light. Could it be?
That looks right out of Zelda. I told you this was the Golden City.
There's something on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Huh.
That's how, apparently.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Wow. I feel like my eyes can't even decipher that, like looking at it. I love how the game's going, ooh, look, it's so old, like we didn't time travel back to the dawn of time already. Right?
That seal. That's Charlian, and no mistake.
Oh, that's where the little stones go. Wow. It's so big.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
Oh, that the whole tablets go there.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Much more like all golden up close. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I thought that was like a portal. That was like, it was like a barrier.
Alfino.
Yay! Good job, Alfie. Oops. Whoa. You could like solve global warming in here. Just looks like a lot of computing power. Now that's an Asura door.
Is this it?
Asura
Is
gate.
it Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokhui described from their dreams.
Maybe their dreams were interpreting it for what they understand.
Well done.
Good little Jaja. Dad followed us. Oh, Travis! Travis, thank you so much. Happy Saturday.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
So we did it.
We did it. With the power of friendship.
We made it to the end.
But there's still like half an expansion left to go. Aww.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone.
Her mind's just blown.
So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the golden city of legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate. As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago...
That's where the earring comes in. Does the earring open the door?
This knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension.
Are we leaving?
What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real.
Aww, Erenville.
It took a while, but I finally found it.
Ha ha! Come! Let us return to Tuliola.
Home at last.
I hate getting somewhere cool and then they're like, let's go home first. Why does that always happen? Golden tacos for all. Are we finally gonna sit down for tacos? Erenville, the true main character. He won the poll for in Japan. They had a poll for like most popular character, everybody's favorite character in Dawntrail, and Erenville won for everybody's favorite. It feels as though we have more questions than we set out with, but for now, returning in one piece is cause enough for celebration. Celebrate with tacos. That was wholly unlike what I imagined in my youth. Since when did a place like that exist in Dawntrail? I understand now why the students of Valdesian were petitioned. But what were my grandfather's findings? Not only regarding that stone, but that gate. What's behind the gate? Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuklamat's victory in the Rite of Succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Do-do-do-do. Okie dokie. We did it. Found the Golden City. It was what I thought it was. Yes. We can go back if we get tacos. Her celebration ceremony is gonna just be a buffet of tacos. Ooh. Grilled cheese with chips, yummy. Dawn of a new tomorrow. Alright, grab your popcorn, everybody. Now, the question is, are we just gonna have a real nice, like, succession ceremony and everything's gonna be great? It's gonna be like this mid-expansion celebration, or is someone or something gonna crash the celebration before she's crowned? I think it could go either way. Because we're not done, like we have a task. But we did like unlock that seal. So I wonder if someone will come like be like, hey, you have unlocked the seal. I don't imagine they would. Why would they be hostile? How did he get those tablets in the first place? I have a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Oh, I am finishing Dawntrail before the week of the 19th. We're gonna have a Peachathon on the 17th. So really, we need to be done with Dawntrail by then. Alright, Galantine, no worries. Hydrate! Thank you, Beach. Everybody hydrate. Let's go. Dawn of a new tomorrow. Oh, wait. Let me let this alert play. I had paused the alerts for those voiced cutscenes. Travis, thank you so much for the 39
Happy
months
Saturday,
once again.
Peachy.
And happy Saturday. Thank you very much. Peshikwa is beaming at you. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuklamat's victory in the Rite of Succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Who's gonna come to our room? Sometime later. Kona! Best bro Kona. Surprised to see me. I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. I haven't properly thanked you, dude. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. Nah, it was all Alfie. For that you have my heartfelt gratitude. Aww. Oh, I like both of those answers. I like both of those answers. I only did as you might have in my position. I was like a big sister to her. My primary business is calling is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. Whoa, whoa! I wasn't planning to stay here. While making no mention of me. Oh, wait, what? You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Maybe she just hasn't asked you yet. Doesn't mean she's not gonna ask you to take up a position. Whether you continue to assist Lamati or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna give him whatever position she was gonna give us. The position of best bro. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. Doesn't mean it's not like she loves one person. That doesn't mean you mean any less to her. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. Aww. Aww. I must mean a lot to her. Vice President Luna. No, RJ. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension ceremony. It'd be it'd be funny if it was like just whatever weather and it was like a thunderstorm.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of dawn servants.
It's starting.
Yay!
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
Dawn Servant fangirl.
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
I think the head of reason is dead.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants.
Dusking.
But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold. My daughter, Wook Lamont. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works.
And fed something we actually
I was
enjoy.
moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered.
Then we die.
I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shibruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shibral and Mamurja after
Her
centuries
dad's
of warfare.
there. Aww.
And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering.
Don't mention the babies. Don't mention the babies.
Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Aww.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
Sorcery? Good boy, Bakul Jaja.
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
Cute.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Oh my god, if she asked Kona to join her, I mean, there was two, he did have two heads.
Yeah.
Wow. Thought she was gonna pull out her parachute.
My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his two heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Oh, is this what she
Someone
was
with
gonna
the
ask
knowledge
us?
and insight that I lack.
Or is...
So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
Okay, I was hoping this wasn't what she was gonna ask Luna. Yes, she said it! She's amazing! That's awesome! Be with me, Kona! Oh my god! Yes! Kona, say yes!
Lamachi, are you certain?
Say yes, Kona!
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
Oh my god! I did not see that coming.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
People.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
Kona, come be my second brain cell.
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tulihyolol prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. my esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Hi, Theo.
Golf clap for Kona.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Aww, she made that assuming he was gonna say yes.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
It makes so much sense, too. Aw, I love it so much. I was not expecting that. That was better than...
Both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
That's even better than I thought it was going to end up.
Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
That's so sad!
The head of reason is no longer with us.
That's so sad!
Oh, tragic tidings.
The head's just kind of chilling there. No longer
I
speaking.
didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never
Oh.
told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
That's such a weird... Man. There's all kinds of emotions I've never thought about with, like, that. Like, one... Basically, like, conjoined twins, right? And, but, like, one of them dying? But, like, still, like, you're just kind of chilling there? Oh, man, I have so many emotions over that. That's so tragic. That's so sad. God, someone you've been literally attached to your whole life, and then they're just gone. What kind of mourning period was there for that? Like, wow. Don't cut him off, no. Oh, after our fight, he was talking to him. Man, wow. There was all kinds of, like, surprises there. I absolutely love the two of them being the Dawn Servant. Man, hi, James. Oh, man. I love Kona's journey from seemingly the weird tech bro that had a year abroad, now thinking he knows better, only to see him come to learn to appreciate that culture is not something that has to be destroyed to get innovations. Exactly. Yeah. They're Kona. Yeah, he had some good character development there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the cutscene just finished. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. When she said, like, you know, I don't have to be the only Dawn Servant. There doesn't have to be just one. And I immediately thought of Kona, because Kona was all sad because she had asked him to tell us to talk to her about a position, but like didn't mention him at all, you know. And I was like, oh, that's really sad. You know, but maybe she'll ask him for something. Was not expecting that. And then when she said that, Kona was the first one I thought. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna ask Kona. And then when she jumped down and she's giving her little speech, I got scared for a second she was gonna ask us. I was like, no, don't ask us, to ask Kona, right? So when she pointed to Kona, I was so happy. I would have asked him ahead of time instead of like, yeah, how embarrassing, like if he said no. We're like, oh, let me think about it, and with like the whole town there, right? The head of reason was very wise indeed to devise something so elaborate and meaningful as the rite of succession. 'Tis a shame he could not be here to bear witness to the end. Aww. A bittersweet celebration to be sure, but I'm glad Wiklamat finally got the recognition she deserves. That's right. She might have told someone what she was planning. Wiklamat does not act without best interests of her people in mind. Did she tell you, Arnville? Was that she told me? Wiklamat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tulialo is bright indeed. Yay! Yeah, where was the first promise in all this? Earlier in Yaktel. Hi, Fox!
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every ill their
this said earlier, right?
That one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
What's up, Courage? Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much, Courage. Welcome, everybody.
Man, ooh, it just... I was thinking, I hope someone's gonna jump him and kill it. What?
Shanked.
Shanked! He got shanked! Oh no, but is he might not be dead. Is he dead? Oh no! Oh no! Not the sexy man. It's going good. It's going good, Courage. Thank you again for the raid. Holy heck. Alright, things are happening. I'm gonna take a quick stretch break. I need some more water. I ran out of water, so I'm gonna go get some more water and we'll play some more. Oh my god. Let's practice healthy gaming. Whew! Erinville going, what is she doing now when she jumped down like he's just done with unpredictable people and only half the expansion's over? I know, right? Ooh, I forgot to change my title to MSQ 96. Or not 65. 96. I'm so freaking happy. I'm so freaking happy that she asked Kona to join her. Because that was the best moment. So far, the best single moment in the expansion was Kona throwing the tablet up into the air and shooting it. And being like, I give up my seat, let Uklamat win. I've seen the light. Am I still 95? Well, I'm level 96. That's what I've been going on, so. Does it say? I never pay attention. Oh, I am still 95. I never pay attention to that. I guess we are still 95. I'm leveling faster than the quests, which is good. I would hate to have to stop and like do something completely different just to continue the story. What if he missed the tablet when he threw it up into the air and shot at it? It just lands on the ground. He shuffles up to it, picks it up, shuffles back, and he's like, wait, do over. Let me try that again. Yeah, I already liked Kona. Him doing that, like, shot him to, like, my favorite of, like, the Dawntrail characters, for sure. That moment, I was just like, Kona, my love. That was amazing. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Everybody fill up your drinks, make sure you have some water, and stretch. Look away from the screen for a moment. If you've been looking at the screen for a long time, keep your eyes healthy. Much harder to game without eyeballs. Friendship has ended with Graha. Kona's my new Blorbo. Oh, no! Where my Kona stands at. I have 2 hands to pet both the cat boys. They really gave us another cat boy. They did that. They're so aware. Nah. Cat boy sandwich. Alright, I'll be back. Some party music. Welcome back to Artrana, welcome back Ren, welcome back Fiery Blaze, welcome back Arya Zone, welcome back everybody who's lurking, everybody who's just chilling. Kryl, ever greater, ever brighter, Kryl is brimming with pride. Wicklamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed. Even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. Skipper! Pizza! Okay, buddy, who's coming in? Aw, they do that. Yeah, they don't want to commit. They just hang out. Biscuit, no, you want to stay in. I know you do. Aww. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and he only forfeited to help Wicklamat secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tulial will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. Aww, that's so cute. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Aww. It'd be my honor, Lamati. Aww, that's so weird. Weird? I read weird in chat. I read Tala saying kind of weird not to voice this scene where she says we're family now. Kind of weird that this whole game isn't voiced by this point, honestly. Thank you, it means a lot to me. Talus got into my brain. Wouldn't be the first time. Aw, that's so weird. Don't read chat while speaking. It would also be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins if such a notion appeals to you. Oh, that's so cute and weird. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. They all pull out their phones and start playing Pokemon Go. That said, would you join me, Luna? Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk, then. I don't believe I saw Kedinram in I don't believe I saw Kedinram in attendance. Did you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I didn't. Lamati? Lamati? Alize. I don't know, because the cutscene wasn't voiced. Don't worry about us. Go on and have fun with Wukla... Lamati. She'll always be Wukla to me, no matter how important she gets. Aww. Okay. Oh! He didn't attend because he has back pain. No! Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Auntie's Tacos, and not just for a snack, I promise. No, you better promise me a snack. Wukavu and Mablu should be there. Whoa! Oh my, I thought there were stairs there. I missed the stairs. Damn, I was distracted by the view. I'm just like falling off all the cliffs today. This place is so pretty. It's so big. Exactly. Stairs? No. If I can get there by the way the crow flies, I'm gonna. Dawn Servant Wuklamat, words cannot express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forego formalities. But I cannot. You are Dawn Servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklamat become Dawn Servant, Luna. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn Servant's ascension presents us with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. New Dawn Servant, big sale. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. Aww, yay! I do like the sound of a sale. So long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true test as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tulial has to offer. In Shaktaral, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ihihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Everyone wants her to come visit. Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wuklamat will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fontagene around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy. In the company of a moblin and a pair of Yakhui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone. And the tacos! Tacos! She did. She bought tacos for the whole city, but not us. Let's see how it is. It's fine. It's fine. There's a yellow quest where you follow a scavenger hunt that Kona originally made for Wuklamat. Aw, that's cute. I love that she's the only one of her people I forget her name already. The little pink one. She's the only one of her people not wearing a red robe. It's like she messed up while washing her tunic and now has to live with walking around as the pink one. Ah! Yes. It's not like she's the girl. She's the pink one. Wukla, the Dawn Servant. Luna, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliala isn't a short one. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow. Oh yeah. Gosh, that's so sad. But we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense, you're always welcome. All of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Luna. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember. Yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tulialo I want for all of you, for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozumoka and the Yokui of Chiwager Saltern. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chiwager come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I've been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that wood living is secure, the village overflows with feel smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and potsworn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hunmuruk. Feel smiles! Shabrash Rash? I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. Gleam Sands. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. Aww. Do. Where are my tacos? Do. Yeah, that's cool, Sylvester. Hi, Dad. Why, Ma, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wiklamat. More than just, I'd say. You have grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know? What my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. Aww. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told the Bakul Jaja to stay with us, so we could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. Yeah, he's still gotta pay... He owes me a taco. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. And you know, to repent for, you know, releasing a giant monster and killing people, but one thing at a time. Tacos, much easier. What's up, Satan? How you doing? I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the way, have you seen Ketenram anywhere? Tankwa, that is. Ketenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony, either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Oh, did he do it? Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home, and come visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. When's she gonna ask me to take up a position in her what, court? Her staff? Where are we going? We're all the way back up there. Okay, we gotta find a crystal. Pardon me. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account. I rushed so fast.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me.
Is she about to propose?
I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here.
Thanks.
Ah, that's right. This is for you.
Serve upon my
a permit
dawn!
granting passage to Shatura, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Oh.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
I will go all the places the story takes me. Put a story star there and I am there.
I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you.
Aww.
Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn Servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald.
Alfie, you're such a
By
nerd.
hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tula Yolal as well.
No, Cryo, you have to go.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
Woo! Free
And
rooms.
what of
They
you?
just move in.
Thinking of touring
Alright, I'm living
Shaktural,
here.
perhaps?
Are we not gonna go back to like that giant gate and check it out? Good night, Josephine. Sleep well. Reminder next stream on Monday. We're adding Mondays and Thursdays till we finish this. When hasn't Alfie been a nerd? Never. Always a nerd. Your boyfriend's a nerd. They are good rooms. That's the plan. Shaktural.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together?
Hey, alright.
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's
Thanks,
farewell
Arnville.
for now. Take care, all of you.
Aw, bye. Aw. Arya, get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out today.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
The Sky Gate. Kona, always watching. Aw, Kona. Did it just start raining?
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
She's so wholesome. Aww. So cute. So, Gulal Jaja adopted 2 cats and made them king and queen. The kitties will rule the city. Speak with Arnville. Oh, it's up there. Okay, we're gonna take the crystal. That's fair. Why not name your cats heirs of your royalty? The cats get everything. I mean, if they're the only ones who really deserve it, why not? This is the in-game music. Past these gates and over the bridge, then through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Lies Dawntrail. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last-minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me, I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. Oh no. Meanwhile, in the depths of the sky deep, Cenote. I like that sword. Did he steal those from Kedenram? He's all by himself. He doesn't have his lackey. This is the gate to the Golden City. Oh, there he is. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever. Or so we thought, until the right's objective became the City of Gold. Something the Dawn Servant feared? But to think that Tanqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So you say. Yet the new Dawn servants succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne would be no easy task. This is the guy who wanted war, so... The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. What is that? You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. It's like a goblet, but like a key. It looks like you put in and like turn. That looks like that would be a wicked focus in Guild Wars 2. All I did was hold it. It's working. Is it like only the worthy may go through? Is some there can hear me? What the heck is happening? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. That thing's freaking cool. Then you are the guardian of the city's great power. I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. Knowledge! Is that so? Evil villain laugh. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes. The resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Oh, promise why? Oh, bruh, he was your dude. Shanked. Oh. The useless tool is cast aside. That's how you know he's evil. Oh, what? Nah, dude. You would not be here without that guy. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange. You must cast off this foam into the darkness. Ah, what does that mean? What does that all mean? Holy crap, what a cliffhanger. Holy shoot. We gotta go there first. Oh. Oh. Oh, kind of wish the backstabbing happened the other way around. He was more interesting. Oh, he was definitely more interesting. Yeah, the lackey. I don't know their names. Sceeeeene. Yeah, he was definitely more interesting. Because the first promise is just kind of, he's just kind of stoic and like, yeah, war, and I want to take over the world. And do we have a reason? I'm kind of asking the same thing about him as I had about Bakul Jaja at first. Like, why? Like, why is Bakul Jaja such a bully? Like, there doesn't seem to be any story behind why he's a bully. Well, then we found out the story. But like the first promise is Galul Jaja's son. So like, and he's a good guy. So it's not like I had a bad childhood or whatever. Like, I forget if we were told a lot about like his backstory necessarily. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. We'll continue on Monday. First promise is allergic to tacos. It's the battle for the Golden City. We'll never know why Sceeeeene wanted to see the city of... That was a weird, like, piano got really loud there. We'll never know why Sceeeeene wanted to see the City of Gold. Didn't, like, everybody wants to see the City of Gold? I don't think you really need a reason to want to see the City of Gold. Maybe a reason to make it your life's work. Even that could just be curiosity and you're an explorer. I think Zorilja just seems to genuinely believe that forcing everyone into endless war will make people stop wanting war. He just thinks that, yeah, war... He's the one that said he wanted to show everybody, like, he thought that everybody should experience what war is like. You know, because he's like, this endless peace, and these people are like soft, and they need to know what war is like to know that it's bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was his mentality for whatever reason. I guess he just is like that. Right. Even if it is just curiosity, tell us that. Yeah, or show us that, or like, I can't, it could be anything. It's, I dream of what's in the City of Gold, and I want to see it with my own eyes. I want to know. I mean, truth tell us. You got D&D tomorrow. Me too. Well, perfect. Perfect place to stop. Bye, Luna. We'll see you again on Monday. We'll travel with Arenville. Find out. Well, we know why he shanked Keteram now. Ketenram. We know why he attacked him. I don't know if we remembered. I don't know. I forget if we were told how they found out that he had a full thing of stones, or maybe he knew where the key was. We don't know if Ketenram is alive. So that's up in the air right now, and I think we're gonna fight the Zorilja at some point. Is that his name? I'm bad at the names. I'm trying my best with the names in this. Zorilja gave such bad vibes when we first met him. Cryo literally got a headache because of dark ambitions through the Echo. Right, yeah. He's just bad. He's got a bad heart. It's just a golden toilet you take a dump on. That's what he's offering in exchange. Every time he has to go, he has to come back there and take a poo in the golden toilet. I don't... Why? Why? You're welcome, Ren. Thank you all so much for being here today, for hanging out, for enjoying Dawntrail with me. It was super fun, and we will continue this on Monday and play more. Bye, Luna. Here we go. Excellent. Wonderful. Fantastic. Ooh, I'm gonna go rest. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go rest. I will be on Mr. P's cooking stream tonight. As long as he's feeling okay. He was feeling a little under the weather earlier. There's like a like a half a day flu going around here. Like I had a fever for like half a day and then it was gone. So did like a bunch of all our D&D friends actually, like all got it. It's like a 1 day flu. I think Mr. P finally caught it. So hopefully he's feeling okay tonight. Yeah, so if there's a stream, we will see you guys there. And I will see you all on Monday for more Dawntrail and free geekery. Thank you so much, Ren, for putting the links in the chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all for being here. It was great to see you. Thank you, Mercury. You as well. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. Play lots of games. Get lots of rest. And be a little productive here and there at some point. Because it makes you feel good and then get stuff done. That's what I always try and do anyway. I'm gonna go read fan fiction. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Go with love. Stay peachy. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'm sending you all the love and the good vibes. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Bye. Enjoy your weekend. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
bum, bum, bum.